Hey everyone, welcome to the Big Three, the Facebook Live show that shows you how to save money, save time, and have a flawless event. So I'm going to hang out for a little bit until everyone gets in here and listen to some of my favorite music. No, I don't own the license to the song. Facebook, please don't cut me off. See here. A little bit of dance hall. Let's start it over. Believe it or not, this is Mr. Chris Brown on Dance Hall Rhythm. I don't know the words of it, but I just love the rhythm and the energy and the vibe of it. Big ups to all my Jamaican and my island people. All right. It is about 8:03. I'm going to get into it. Have some notes to help me along here because I don't want to miss any of these important points. Today, the 3 things I'll be sharing are 3 ways to celebrate Thanksgiving during the season of COVID. Not a sexy topic, but it's something we have to think about, plan for, and do it the right way to keep our friends, our family safe, ourselves safe. I'm going to use some information that I've gotten from the CDC. They've given ideas on how to celebrate, and I am going to put my event planning spin on that. My name is Melody Dixon, and I am the CEO and founder of Pro Event Planners, creating fabulous events on any budget. The foundation for what I do stems from 28 years of experience in the hospitality events industry. And I've gotten my experience through working for brands like the Sheraton, the DoubleTree, the Marriott, and the Hilton. And I've served them in areas of conference services, catering, sales, banquets, all of it. So I know from the ground up what it takes to have a good event and all the behind the scenes planning and organizing that needs to go into making a flawless event. My current client base is made up of forward-thinking, savvy startup companies, people just starting a business, launching a new product, or seasoned corporations. They've done it, they're not even plateauing yet, they're still on the rise, and they need someone to take care of their events. So what I do for them is I create an event budget based on what they want to spend, what their event entails, the details, the type of event, all of that I put together and put it into numbers so that they can understand it as it pertains to their monies that they have to spend for this. I also hire the right vendors to execute on a high level for my clients, and this frees my clients up to go ahead and start another branch of their business, launch a new product, train staff, entertain clients, all of it. While all behind the scenes, Pro Event Planners is working to give my client extra time, help them manage their budget, and be happy with our services. So today I'm going to talk about 3 ways that we can celebrate Thanksgiving during the season of COVID. And I'm an island girl. I'm from Jamaica. Thanksgiving isn't something that we normally celebrate in the islands because it's an American holiday. But I moved to New York when I was about 16, 17-ish to Amityville, Long Island. And that was where I was introduced to Thanksgiving. And of course, the community that I was involved in and lived, family I lived with, of course, all island people, so they put their island twist on it. So we did have the traditional turkey. We did have oxtail, curry goat, jerk chicken, steamed fish, what else? Rice and peas, all of that, mac and cheese, potato salad, the usual. They would have that there, and we all gather at somebody's house. And then not only that, we would go from house to house. And at the end of the Thanksgiving day, I mean, we have to be rolled back to the house and roll into bed. So much food, it was insane. During the season of COVID, we can't really do that. So the CDC has come up with some suggestions that I'm going to share with you and then put my spin on it. So the first one is a virtual Thanksgiving. And it's the safest way right now. You stay in your house, your other family members stay in their house, and you watch each other through a screen. Not exactly warm and fuzzy, but it's the safest way to celebrate right now. But I'm going to put a little bit of an event planning spin on it to kind of take the feeling of, a Zoom Thanksgiving, to make it a Zoom virtual party with family and friends. And I'm going to, it's going to be a little different. It's going to take some planning, but here's my spin on it. So it's going to include all your senses. So you're going to have the same or similar themed decoration for your backdrop, for your dining room table, or anything else in the house. Hey, Rev. Everyone's gonna have just about the same decoration. And you can have one person in the family make the centerpiece and ship it to all the other family members. Ship the linen. You can hire a company you'll take a picture of the backdrop and have the family members in the other areas get the elements to put that together. Then you can have smell. You can all have the same candle. I know it's normally like a pumpkin, vanilla, pumpkin spice kind of a thing during the holidays, but based on the theme you choose, you can choose what the candle is. And one person can buy it and ship it, or everyone can find that scent and have it at their house. The taste, you can serve the same meal. You can even have like a pre-planning, like a pre-menu planning for the day. You get together on Zoom or whatever platform, you decide, is there going to be rice and peas? Is the turkey going to be baked, stewed, fried? What kind of salad? What kind of dessert? And then everyone cooks the same thing. Or if you're close by, you can hire a catering company who's going to cook the same thing and deliver to everyone, just so that there's no gathering together. You can also create a Thanksgiving playlist and share it with all the family members. So you can all be playing the same music, Spotify, Pandora, you can share the music. So you're seeing the same decoration, smelling the same candle, eating the same food, and hearing the same music. So that's an immersive way to experience Thanksgiving as a family, but you're not really together in the same space. And that was number one, virtual Thanksgiving. Number 2 is if you're attending a gathering. Now, the CDC does not recommend you go anywhere but Tana your yard. But just in case you decide to go out, you can bring your own food, your own drinks, your own desserts, your own cups, utensils, everything. And that's a way to keep everything separate. You go to somebody's house, everybody brings their own food, but they're together in the general vicinity. So you're kind of still gathering together as a family, but you're not at such a great risk. Like, you're not gonna wander into somebody's kitchen. Maybe they have one person go in the kitchen at a time. Hey, thank you, Rev. And warm up the food in the microwave and then come back. So there's no gathering in the kitchen, which I think that's the favorite part. When I go to my mom's house, we all are in the kitchen where it's set up buffet style. We're talking, we're laughing, we're looking at things, we're tasting things, we're looking at the food. But now they're recommending that if you're going to somebody's house, bring your own food. Now, it makes sense to discuss your plans before you get to the person's house, because you may, hurt their feelings. If you show up with your own food, they're gonna be like, is my house full of COVID? You don't want to eat from me, and it's gonna be a whole thing that you don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So just plan ahead of time, talk with the host of the Thanksgiving dinner, let them know that you want to bring your own food, but you want to celebrate together as a family or as friends, but it's safer. There's no gathering anywhere because you already have your food. All right? Your own utensils. You're sitting in your area, they're in theirs. You can still laugh and talk. You eat without the mask, but once you're done with eating, mask goes back on. The end. There's no if and, there's no I forgot it, none of it. Because you're not from the same household. And everyone needs to be safe, especially if you have older parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents. You need to protect them if you're younger. All right? So that was number 2, if you're attending a gathering. Number 3 is if you're hosting a gathering. Like, if your house is the house that everyone comes to for Thanksgiving, what are you gonna do? Well, I suggest you have it outside. If you have a nice backyard or balcony and it's large enough, or patio or deck, go outside, set it up nice. Hopefully there's no rain. Hopefully your patio is covered, and set it up outside. So you can, if you want, and your social distancing, you can remove your mask, eat and talk, but it's outside. The wind is blowing, all the virus and everything is blowing away, so you're not like in each other's face, kind of exchanging droplets and virus and all that. So you set it up outside, lots of spacing as much as you can. You limit the number of guests, limit the duration of the event. So if Thanksgiving is normally a 5-hour thing where you watch the game, you eat, laugh and talk, go for seconds and thirds, and then dessert, cut it out. You only have about 1 hour. Show up with the family. Hopefully the host is ready when you get there, so everything is prepared. You can go right into the backyard, have dinner, laugh and talk, get together with family, and then leave. It's just a sign of the times. So we have 3 ways to celebrate Thanksgiving during COVID. 1, virtual Thanksgiving, which is a sensory experience, my design style, where you eat, see, taste, and hear the same thing, so you're kind of all connected. 2 is if you're attending a gathering, you bring your own food, utensils, everything. Make sure you have your mask, gloves, don't go in the kitchen, all that stuff. If you're hosting, have it outside, have a lot of seating, have a limited number of guests, and a limited time frame for the event. All right, I mean, it's hard to skip this holiday. It's It's Thanksgiving. We all get together, we all look forward to it, but we have to celebrate it safely. And those are my 3 suggestions. If you have any suggestions of your own, please post it in the comments so that I can share it with everyone and they'll benefit. We have about a week and a half or so before Thanksgiving. No, a little less than that. Before Thanksgiving, so we have time to plan and put it together. All right. And speaking of Thanksgiving and putting it together, Pro Events Delivered is a service that I've added to the event planning company. And this is where you'll talk with me about your design ideas, what colors, and I'll pick the chair covers and sash, get you tables, napkins, everything. Either drop it at your house and you decorate it, or you clear a space in your house. My team and I will come in and transform the space into something beautiful, whatever your themed Thanksgiving dinner is, or for Christmas or New Year's. We'll talk that out, we deliver the stuff, or we do it for you. A next level up from that would be is if you want us to get your food and bar and entertainment and props and things to really transform the space into an amazing place that it's like you've walked into a whole nother world. And that's what event planners do. We have an understanding of themes and how to develop it. And we know how to take the words that you have and transform that visually into decorative items, elements of decor, so that when you walk into the space, you're like, is this my living room? It's going to be a whole nother world. And so that's what Pro Events Delivered is. If you're interested in getting some quotes or asking about linens to be delivered, email me at info@myproeventplanners.com. And let's stay connected. I'm all over social media. I've been working on that, trying to get the word out about Pro Event Planners. So I'm on Instagram as Melody Dixon. Of course, Facebook, My Pro Event Planners. LinkedIn, Melody Dixon. What else? Instagram, Melody D Dixon. Twitter, Pro Event Planner. No S at the end. And what else? The website, myproeventplanners.com. So you have like 5 million places to find me. Please find me. Any questions? Revelino. Thanks for coming by, everyone. I wish you a wonderful Thanksgiving. Check out the ideas. Decide what you want to do. If you're gathering, do so safely. All right. God bless you and see you next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Take care.